qu'avec l'éclairage, on pouvait amplifier ses pouvoirs magiques. Grâce à elle, on croyait que les pouvoirs de Is dureraient une éternité. Mais soudain, un désastre frappa Is. Beaucoup de monstres démoniques sont apparus et ont commencé à envahir Is. Les forces diaboliques ont tout fait de ravager la terre, mais tous les habitants sont sauvés dans le temple de Salomon. On aurait dit la fin du monde. C'est alors la perle noire qui sauva Is de la ruine, car elle souleva les temples dans les airs. Mais, aussitôt après ces soulagements fugitifs, les démons ont construit une autre tour, et une nuée de monstres sont partis en direction du sanctuaire. Is menaçait de tomber. Pire encore, un événement imprévu arriva dans le temple de Salomon. Quelle histoire! Les déesses jumelles, les descendantes de Is, ont toutes disparu. Dans une situation désespérée, les 600 ont pris une résolution. Pour constituer une équipe de recherche, ils ont organisé une sélection parmi des chevaliers et des sorciers. Enfin, les 100, ils envahiront à la terre dévastée.
Hello. Good evening. Konbanwa. And how's it going for you? I hope you've been having a good day so far. For me, it's actually been quite a good day. And well, what was I going? Oh yeah. So, if you have seen my Instagram, yesterday I did this event at Kenshin, where you basically get this Katajin doll, and no, I wish it was a permanent thing, that one, because I actually quite liked how you got to decorate her your way. So yeah, if you have Instagram, then maybe you saw my story yesterday of my collection. Anyway, that aside, so today we're gonna be playing some Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. But before we do that, so today I'm 63% pony, and I'm also 10% delicious. And well, apart from that, I can't really think of anything else to talk about her. So just give me a bit and I'm gonna launch the game now. So, last time at Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, so did we keep going with episode 5? And then we managed to figure out that Yatagarasu wasn't actually at this piece, and instead it was used a shadow of the true shadows because of the lights that have been positioned. And we actually did manage to learn quite a lot about this current case. So now we're gonna have a little confrontation with Lang. So let's get to the gaming. So I'll just be doing this and that. And there we go. So let's get to it. And let's do episode 5, part 4. So it's time to get started. So hold it. March 14, 11:30 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis, lobby. I see that all 4 of you are together. Agent Lang? Lang, she says, little cops, never do they know the yell fire of the elder wolves. Okay, now that one. I have absolutely no idea what you was trying to tell me that. Now that one gotta take the cake there of the hardest to understand. The squads are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean? It means that you never really know how angry I can get. Okay. Yeah, I figured I was like something was looking strange then. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit pills made with Papa-less ink, they were all of the same denominations. Yes, so I heard from Mr. Phone Karma. But we don't know where the play money has gone. Yeah, that must is true. They must not have figured out that it was all pawned yet. Oh, is that so? Ever since those things don't open circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Sengfa is in financial chaos as we speak. Well, you do have my condolences for that. Because we can tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I will stake the honor of the Hoods of Land on this. And I come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. Well, it's not gonna be easy now since, well, the mastermind is dead. I investigated how the pills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Sengfa. And I pursued the smuggling ink all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to seize the smuggler down, someone caught him first. Yeah, and they killed him before he could some justice. And now I'm called yet on home without a single answer. I can only imagine how frustrated you must be. I can't long. Don't start. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Expect for the fake Yatagarasu, you mean? Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. Oh no. He decided we should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Because you fool! Cause you empty brain! Heh! You've been too hard on yourself, Ambassador! I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. Sina, let's go. Time to get on to over 10. Yes. I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but to go home as well. But what about the murder case then? We still haven't finished that case. I can't... I can't long. A moment if you... You, Wolfman, and the secretary lady, hold it! Objection, Paul! Detective Gomsu, have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Oh yeah, that was what we was waiting for. Yup, En thought note was definitely written by Mr. Coulson. I see. Just as I thought. Good work, detective. Det masked vuxen ut. Jag kväste still the primitive state. Hand writing must start of money Coulson. The masked vuxen ut data updated in my organizer. Let's see här. Wait, I'm blind. Anyway. Hey, Mr. Persecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for? Well, I won't be satisfied until this case is officially over. Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. I can see now. I'd like to ask you something, if you don't mind. Yes? How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu? Yeah, it is actually quite interesting how you did figure that out. When you went in the room to where Mr. Coulson was killed, I'd like you to explain that to us. Och jag remember now, we was actually suspecting här, I remember now. What? Hey, Mr. Persecutor! What are you doing? Asking her about something she didn't say? Well, there is a possibility that she might be the culprit here. I can't long has to step up an investigation at all. So I suppose we need to explain a fair things to him first. Miles Edgeworth, I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours. Well, you saw the note. The only thing going on in my head is the pursuit of the dude. Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I'll supervise you until the end. Alright, so we gotta keep going with this case. That's good. Is he seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day? Well, you have to deal with it. You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy coast, are you? I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see. In sync, I swear. Ha! I thought when known that you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end. It won't appear that way. Why do you have to do it in sync? Well, I'll prove her innocence. So let's see what you've got, Persecutor Edgeworth. Yeah, I'll solve you then. With pleasure. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel and establish exactly what it was the case of. Alright, so let's get started with... This is gonna feel strange. Because usually the one giving the statement is the other one, but this time it's me. This is a strange feeling. Anyway, I can't lang. I assume you've been briefed on Kai's testimony. You mean the suspicious person in a court that she saw? Yep. That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving the case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu. Pretended? And what do you mean by that? I mean exactly what I say. I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to revive what Kay's mystery person did. Kay, if you could please explain for us what the person you were saying did. Okay, you got it. I first spotted the suspicious person at the open art stage on the Papalay side. I got on to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran away. I thought it was yet suspicious, so I immediately gave chase. And yet Sina didn't guts about the guy somehow. For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. No. Please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the third floor. Can't do. I chased the Yatagarasu all the way up to the third floor of the Papalay's embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the southern dawn. Yeah, when Yatagarasu fled away, the Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarasu run into Mr. Gossen's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light. But then, who's that? Who's that? I mean, by the time I had turned on the lights, the Yatagarasu had disappeared. Well, I do have a good idea of where Yatagarasu went off to. And this picture is the proof of that. When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. What do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean? Why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out of the door behind the goal onto the cover of darkness. No, I don't believe that's the case, because if that was the case, then Sheila would have spotted Yatagarasu. Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through the door. Oh, and how do you know that with such certainty? That's easy. If the Yatagarasu had left you with that door, they would have gone right into this person. This person being seen now, so take that! Your answer is Sina? Yep, because she ended immediately after it happened. Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarasu had used the door. When Kay schemed upon discovering Mr. Gosen's body, the Yatagarasu would have gone right into Argentina, who was in the next room over. And yep, so that doesn't hold up for 2 reasons. One being that Yatagarasu either escaped through the window or that Sina is Yatagarasu. Argentina, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question? No, I didn't see anyone. You see? Therefore... You see? Therefore the Yatagarasu could not have escaped through the door as... It just means that the keeper slipped out before Sina made it out into the hallway. Now, consider how quickly she acted, Yatagarasu wouldn't have had the time. I thought that, as there was another person in that hallway, a certain detective, whose name is Komsu. Detective Komsu, where were you exactly at that time? Me, son? When I heard the case scheme, I entered was Mr. Goss's office from the opposite direction of Argentina, son. So Argentina, can you explain how someone could be eluded both of them? And you must concede that under the circumstances, the door was not a viable route. We caught him. Way to go, Mr. Ashworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened. Yes, I will eliminate one of the possible escape routes from that room, leaving only the window. But this is far from over. I need to make Argentina aware as well of yet another possible escape route the Yatagarasu could be taken. Yeah, the only reason we know of it is because of the photo. Ha 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 ha! I get it! So that's what you were trying to show me? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess, this is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route. Then there must have been another way out. Well, that is exactly what I'm trying to say. Precisely. Hey, Mr. Edgewood, it's time to post out with our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? Yep. Oh, not yet. That's too early. No. Not quite yet. Huh? But why? I thought this would be the perfect time. No, actually, I have an even better one. The original wall on the popular site is known only to 4 people. And if we use this information wisely, the dude might escape us in the end. But without the whispering over there, scared that I'll figure out your tactics? Nah, I'm not worried at all. nothing of the sort, I can't lie. Come, let's continue where we left off. That smoke-hearted attitude of yours really yupped me the wrong way, you know that? Well, no matter, I will figure you out at the end anyway. You have? Well, tell me how. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. Well, that's one of them. And since an OE picture of a safe escape route exists, yep, that one. Are you saying that is a photo captures the movement of the Yatagarasu escape? Well, I was gonna point that out, but he did it for me. I guess Detective Bat must have filled him in on this photo. I had to admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible. Oh yeah. Now I realize you might not know this, but humans can't fly. And yet, we have had cases of that happening before. And there's always been addicted to it. Of course I know that. That's a bloody common sense. Besides, I never said I thought that photo to be of the Yatagarasu escape route. I suppose not. Alright then, explain yourself. Of course I will. The settlement in the photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after. You can say whatever you'd like in whatever language you want, but there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence. As you wish. Very well then. I present to you proof that the person K saw is not the same as the one in this photo. Let me see. I'm gonna need to take a look and see and figure out what makes you say that. Let me think. I wonder if that's it. Well, I'm gonna... We'll see what happens, so... Take that! If I'm correct. This piece of evidence proves that the center in the photo is not the person Kay saw. Oh, is that right? What do you think, little miss? Huh? Well, Kumi, what do you think? Me? Me? Mr. Fulkama, what do you think, sir? I don't think anything because I'll let you know that evidence proves absolutely nothing. Okay, it wasn't that one. Then I'm gonna need to think. If it's not that one, then... Well, I'm gonna have this skip, so give me a bit. Give me a bit. Well, I'm just gonna have this skipper. Give me a little bit. No, I meant... What the... Why did it... I meant to save half. What the hell? Yeah, okay. Since you want evidence, here you go. I'll give you evidence. Well, if it's not, then... Oh wait, maybe it's that one, so... Take that! Never mind, it's not that one. So let's see. Well, if that's not it, then... Let us see. Okay, it's not that one. What could it be then? Well, what's the other proof? I want it. Oh wait, could that be? Let's see. No, it's not that one neither. So then what if... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how. What if it's this one then? It's not that one neither, then what could the answer be is the question. Well, well, I'm trying to think what else could it be then. Let's see. I'm actually yawning out of ideas. Well, what is it then? Maybe, maybe... Maybe... Okay, I'm really thinking alone can't hold about this and nothing is coming to my mind. So what could the answer be här? Let's see. Okay, not that one either. But then what if? Yeah, I'm really starting to yawn out of ideas. I only have one last thing I can think of. Oh wait. Maybe that one, let's see. Okay, not that one neither. What is the view then? Because the fireplace is apparently not it. How about... wait. Take that! But I don't really understand it. We was talking about it, so... What? I'm very confused right now. That was like the last thing I was thinking of. Like, huh? Anyway, that aside, let me explain to you precisely why the center in this photo is not Yatagarasu case of. Kay spotted Yatagarasu heading to the third floor during the second fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the first fire. I completely forgot that there was a two fires. Okay, that wasn't good on my thought. Yay! Way to go! That's twice you will bite him in the butt, no? We are not done yet. You still have to explain what that setup is. And how the Yatagarasu escape. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you? Well, the second one I can explain, and the first one I think I might know too. You got it the foot too. I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet. Ha! As I thought! However, the Yatagarasu escape route. Now that I can answer. You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on and enlighten me. Well, as you wish. Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up at the Alepastian investigation, correct? In that case, I thought you'd have more knowledge about the Papa's side of this case. So wouldn't it be best if they lead on that side? Agent Sina explained in my state. Yeah, Ayaki. And Sina is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss? Well, that's actually at me, Apple. Like, it's alright. I can take care of him. Sina, you insulted me a lot as my boss, but it's time for me to prove my worth. Alright, if you're okay with it, then you have my support. Finally, it's time to use the I can see. It's time to use I can see now myself. This is where the battle really begins, and I'm starting to believe that you might be the fake Yatagarasu. Now then, what is it you'd like to ask? Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Papalese embassy? Yeah, I do wanna hold that. Sina's movements. During the first Papalese fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. Okay, 4th and 5th floor then. During the second fire, I was chosen for the Yatagarasu that had a bed in Papal. Also, filmare. When I was chosen, I heard a scheme coming from the next room over. And if I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the calls Yatagarasu even exist. Well, I prove to you that Yatagarasu does indeed exist. And that is all I have to say. But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person yawn into Mr. Coulson's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of yet acting my testimony. Good. Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation? No, I moved alone. In other words, you had no alibi. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi. Is that correct? Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic! Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. If it wasn't when I can see that the ISK onto the same Yatsunal. That's what we call a tuple stand-up. And how about when you accused the lie because he was the weapons owner? Not that it's unexpected for that user's lump to get into such a situation. Yep, that's just a lie thing. Although, I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected. I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation. Can you sort of apologize right now for making K out to be the killer, Paul? I'm sorry. Sina, apologize. I'm sorry. It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? It's not over yet. Well, I never doubted you. Not for 1 second. And the same goes for me. I believe in sin now. Then let's put her to the test and see if she's really worthy of you, just. This promises to be interesting. Sina's movements. Well, before I get to the cross-examination, we have an art break, so be right back and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
ああ、俺はナハトバイス。
私はクロエ・バーネットと言います。
ロナード・グリフィン、警察だ。
エルフェンテック社長のリーブ・スラシルと申します。プロジェクト試験班の担当になったジリアン・スカイと言います。
今飼いならせるデームドライク。
誰
Alrighty, I'm back now. During the first paperless fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. Well, I can easily imagine you have an alibi for that one, so hold it. So you helped with the fire extinguishing effort. I was in charge of the police on the paperless side, so I helped them with their work. Police doing the job of fireman. You really know how to work people. Yeah, this isn't something police usually do. She so does. That's because she's one awesome woman who knows how to manage. I guess so. She's always picking you up business card or a skill at just the right time. Yeah, that's true. You keep everything performed all they do. That is the definition of a secretary. She kinda seems more capable than Agent Long, doesn't she? In a way. At the very least, she's certainly more capable than you, detective. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I kinda had a feeling you were going to say that. She knows more than just a capable secretary, you know? Sina, tell him what all the things you're good at. Alright. Well, let's hold it then. During the second fire, I was chosen for the Yatagarasu that had a bed in Papal. So that's what you was doing. Hold it! By the second fire, you mean the one that consumed the third floor of Papal, correct? Yes, that was when the suspicious person was spotted in Papal. Then you were after the same person in the long coat that I was after. There is no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face. Well, that was is true. By the way, how was your team's investigation? In order to extinguish the fire, but was bombed into the third floor via the windows. The majority of the investigators conducted their sources on all the floors. Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wanting around lost on the third floor. Typical Komsu. Typical Komsu. When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the third floor. And you did that alone? Yes. In other words, no alibi. When I was sourcing, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. From Gay then. Hold it! She were in the room next to Mr. Coulson's office. I already told you I was earlier, as I was examining the nearby room. I heard that Coulson still scream. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Coulson's office. Wherein you proceeded to arrest her as I call? Yes, I did. But it was totally innocent, Paul. I thought we had already cleared that up. I thought I had already apologized for my behavior. Well, you did. I wish that a serious detective would be so kind as to be quiet. Yeah, you're not helping right now. I have to agree. Right now is not the time to take issue with that. Not you too, Mr. Edgewood. But what I do take issue with is the fact that you didn't see the Yatagarasu against Sina. The persecutors of this country are also strange. We might be so, but so we will be. And if I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu, which still doesn't make more sense to me. So take that, hold it. You were unable to catch even a glimpse, despite being in the next room. Is that you? I really hate to repeat myself. I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. I simply wish to make sure that you are not misremembering something. We wouldn't want you to be accused of lying later on, would we? Hey, Mr. Persecutor! Are you calling Sina's testimony a lie? Well, yes. Agent Lang, I'm talking with Agent Sina right now. So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't interrupt us with superfluous comments. Damn. Okay, that was quite savage. You know, I feel kinda bad for him. Yeah, that was quite harsh indeed. I understand his pain at watching one of his subordinates being accused. However, I cannot turn my eyes from the dude. No, I'm alright. That's for you. I think you should be focusing your thoughts on that goal rather than me. And why is that? To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the goals Yatagarasu even exist. Well, I do believe that the Yatagarasu exist. So hold it. Are you throwing case votes into top again? Well, it is claimed to be the Yatagarasu, right? It's indeed right to say it's not the Yatagarasu, despite being used an obvious citizen. Actually, the game had with the goal of capturing the fake Yatagarasu. That's right. This is why I would never lie about anything related to the Yatagarasu. I suppose you have proof of that somewhere. Not quite, but I will beat any. I have people who believe in me, and that's enough. I see. Case testimony is without flaw, but as for yours, well, let's just say that I find the testimony to be a bit suspicious. Yeah, and I'm about to point it out. There seems to be a very large flaw in her testimony. Why don't you solve her using what we found out with little thief? Yeah, I was supposed to do that. I will in due time. The escape route of the Yatagarasu cave was in pursuit of. If vi de sådär inte är lite usligt, I can see now. Then what is it I see is keeping from us right now? Well then, time to point it out for you. So there we go. Yeah, this is actually the one I want to focus on. So, if I'm correct, this should be it. So, I have a big objection! Being in the room next to Mr. Coulson's office is the problem with the testimony. Mr. Pysekötty, I don't see what problem you're talking about at all. Well, just hang on for a second. I was about to tell you. I can't lie. Do you recall the secret we discovered about the Alabastian office fireplace? Huh? Oh, you mean how it connects the office with the room next door? Yep, that one is also you have. What about it? Well, Alabast isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces. What? The fireplace in Mr. Coulson's office holds the exact same secret. What? The Yatagarasu didn't escape through the door to the room or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the next room over. And now, if Sela was speaking the truth, she would, without a shadow of a doubt, have spotted Yatagarasu right there. And yet she didn't. This awaits the question, why and how? Now do you see? If the Yatagarasu had escaped into the next room, then the thief would be straight into Argentina, meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the Yatagarasu. Yeah! What is the meaning of this, Miles? Well, would you care to explain, Argentina? How you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu, or shall I? So, I'm waiting. You claimed that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one case solved in the court. Pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Coulson's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you set your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Argentina. After that, you came back around to place K on the arrest. Is that sound about right? If not, then speak now, or forever hold your peace. Yeah, That's exactly how I imagined it. So, how dare you make Gay look like the bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal? I had a feeling it was you, Callisto, yeah. Sena. Yep, I know it. It was you. I had a feeling when I discovered the secret of the fireplace. That was when I had that feeling. That laugh. Yeah, it is very identical. I remember this irritating laugh. I'm getting chills down my spine. It can't be, but it has to be. Sena, what's wrong with you? Yeah, you wasn't a part of that case, so you wanted to know of her. I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh. Funny, you say? Yes, then you won't accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. The persecutors of this country really are also very strange. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off? Yeah, if anything, it only gave you away. You know, you think I'm taking things too lightly? I think not. It's the persecutor who is. And what makes you think so? Look, everything you said only is nothing more than mere speculation. The Yatagarasu fled to the fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? Do I? I don't recall I do. If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu escape route. The tone of voice you take with me now has certainly changed. That's because it's been a while since I've had this most fun. I think I'll let loose and then we can have a real battle of wits. För naket of in the pool to show me the due power of her mind. It is a great honor. Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish brute, you know. Even your way of speaking have changed. I know, and that is why I won't hold anything back either. As I answer your question. My question? Yep. Hazy proof that the revolving fireplace volume papal was used recently. Let's see what the proof was. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take a look. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the one that I find strange, I believe. So, take that! I'm sorry, but is this really your honest answer to my question? Yes, it is. Yes, according to Ambassador Palaenu's testimony, he said that he was found in some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Gosen. Oh? Yeah, and then he spilled it so we should have seen ashes. Yet we did not. The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace. So they should have been there. However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there. Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up. No, it was way too recently for that. Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Palaeno said that he forgot to. And so the question remains, why were the assets missing? The answer is simple. When the Yatagarasu went off the fireplace wall, the assets were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. And he wanted to seal the assets because it was dark. The movement of the assets that were in Mr. Gosen's office is my proof. And just what is so funny? As a proof, I even allowed the supermates so flaky evidence in court. You still wish to fight us? Of course, why wouldn't I? In that case, let's hold you counter-argument. My counter-argument, Paul, is really easy to like fill in court. Well, to me, we simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago. Yeah, it's finally time to put an end to it. I have no idea what you're talking about. It doesn't matter if we are at the crime scene or in court. Let's finish this here and now. I suppose I've had a lot of fun today, but I get away of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all. Yeah, let's do it. But it's not gonna end the way you think. So there we go then. Sinas je brutal. In my eyes, all you proved is that the mutated fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace now, can you? So then, who was it that used the mutated wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Gosen's office. Well, I do exactly as you wish for. And there you have it, my counter argument. And that's very impressive. Well, we can't let up. Just in due to the fact that I have yet to cut that one piece of evidence. What is it, gay? I haven't heard a peep out of you in quite a while now. If you don't think you can handle it, feel free to leave the rest of it to us. But Okay, pull yourself together. You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off it. Yeah. If you take your eyes away from it, even for just a second, then it will escape. This says you yearning to catch the truth. You must see it through to the very end. Mr. Ashworth, I will see this truth to the end. So, you go get her for me, Mr. Ashworth. Of course I will. With pleasure. Looks like a lake of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it? Sina, please. Show me you is someone I can trust. Don't worry. This will be the deciding match. You'll see. I'm truly sorry, Agent Lang, but I simply can't allow her to escape me again. Very well then, Agent Sina, shall we begin? I'm ready whenever you are. Well then, just like you said, it's time to put an end to this facade. Sina ser putar. In my eyes, all you repute is that the utility fireplace one was used. Yeah, and sadly that's all we did. So hold it. It sounds to me like you say my explanation is not good enough. But I was able to go through the revolving door myself. So that should be proof enough even for you, Paul. I don't think that's what she's talking about. It looks like you don't quite understand. How you look? I can constant you not all that alone. Well, that's actually true. Yes, talk about you. You should watch what you say, Paul. Sadly, I can't say I disagree with her on that one. But you know what I mean, right? You might have proven that a fireplace was used. But I haven't proven that you did actually use it. But you can't really count the proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace, now can you? Sadly, it is as you say, so hold it. So you want to prove that the Yatagarasu was the one who used the fireplace? That's right. Well, do you have any? Can computer it wasn't the Yatagarasu who used the fireplace. I don't need to prove anything to you. Yeah, it is as he says. All that matters is if we have proof if Yatagarasu actually used it. Objection. Okay, if you could please not steal my line. Sorry, but I just couldn't hold it in anymore. Well, don't fret and leave her to me. All you have to do is sit back and watch. Aha! You might seem to have some weak allure, but without any evidence, it's meaningless. Well, for now at least. So then, who was it that used the utility mark? Some of you answer with real evidence. Yeah, that's the thing you have me on, so hold it. It's possible that Yatagarasu left the fingerprints inside the fireplace. Sai potrà forensic team sektat alieti. All the found was pins belonging to Ambassador Paraedo and Mr. Gosses! Something on better than to think the Yatagarasu have been so careless. But there must be some sort of evidence that we still have yet to find. Aha! I take it you have no further objections. Remember, we value the finish over 2 of investigation. It's finished when I say so. So hold it. Since the pool has finished examining the entire Papales embassy. Yes, the investigators who weren't allowed into Alabama were incredibly helpful. They all put in great effort to search for any sign of the Yatagarasu. And yet, despite all that effort, the professor failed to notice the lake of ash in the office fireplace. Yeah, indeed they did. Furthermore, you were the one who inspected the room next to Mr. Corson's, correct? I didn't notice the ash in the fireplace of that room. And for that, I am sorry. You don't need to apologize, Sina. I suppose your mistakes are my mistakes. So no need to apologize for you. I'm sorry. You have nothing to apologize for. You know, maybe this guy is not so bad guy after all. He apologizes for his subordinate and everything. What a great boss! Are you saying that I don't do anything for my own subordinates? Maybe you want another pay cut? Oh! No, nothing of the sort, sir! You're someone I really respect, sir! Even if you are a bit sometimes. That is only a few blame on you, and Mom, try to be super hard on him in response. I'm a yelling strict on everyone. You kinda are. Anyway, Sina, you didn't find anything in Mr. Coulson's office, right? That's right. You finished the investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Gossen's office. And that is what I find very strange indeed. Doesn't really make more sense to me. So, hold it. So you really didn't find anything? Yes, as I said, not one suspicious thing. Out of facility, no. You did find the Yatagarasu and the document detailing the smuggling operation. Okay, never mind. That was the one I wanted to point out. But still. Still, there is another thing actually. We still haven't found the plate that belongs to the Papa Lay's knife handle yet. You haven't, huh? Because I do believe I know where it went. And I'll point it out to you in a bit. Ha! You see, my subordinates worked hard to investigate everything. So there was nothing else to find, alright? Now, you gave me an opening. Whoa, I get like yellow sticks up for his people. Like Sid says, almen appearance and friends become family. So you see, my people are my family and the families are my family too. That's the last family you have there. Yes, but as we all know, there's always one black sheep in any family. And if it pains me, I can't long. You really know the black sheep in your family. So, you actually have any proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace passageway? I don't. No, I haven't found any yet. Then what are we going to do? Well, she did give me an auto opening instead. There's no need to worry, because there is a loophole in which this interpulse against argument we can exploit first. The one in source of the populous investigation was not agent long. This means that with the Argentina in source, it's possible she might have tampered with the evidence. The piece of evidence that we found, if there is one thing I do know, it is that someone tried to hide it from us. So, I think I know what to go for her. So give me a bit. Yeah, what I want to focus on is this one. So let's see. Yeah, what I want to focus on is this one, so... Objection! Oh, never. Okay, not that one, but there is another thing I can go for too, so it's fine. So, if not that one, the only thing I had in mind was this, so... Okay, never mind. Not that one needed then. Okay, if it's not that one... Well, maybe I shall go for that one, we'll see. So, okay, never mind. It's not what I was thinking then. So let me see then. Let's see. I'm thinking, do I have any other view? Let's see. I won't. Well, the thing is that's coming to... Well, the other thing that's coming to mind is actually this one, so... Okay! No, man. Okay, not that one. What was it I had in mind then? Oh yeah, it was that one. Well, let's see then. Well, I think I'll go for the one. Okay, objection! So it was that one. Well, you say that you and your agents have finished to do your investigation. You did miss one thing. I absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything. Well, aren't we full of ourselves, standing there insulting in the poor agents? You'd better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent, Mr. Prosecutor. I'd never do that. However, it also says the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of a wire. But what exactly is this supposed to mean? A length of wire? So what about it? I'll tell you what, we found this in the paparazzi and Pacey not long ago. But yep, we did. And we found it rolled up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Coulson's office. We found that at the scene of Mr. Coulson's murder? Yep, I did. But this why wasn't all we found. We found one other very important thing. There's more? In Mr. Coulson's office, there were signs that someone had bought counterfeit bills there. Well, we got it. What is it? Ah, yeah! And there we go. That evidence was something you found out of that Gold's machine, right? Yes. So what if it was? That's what I thought. Unfortunately for you, a creation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the assets you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills? No. You see, so there was nothing in that office, nothing you can call evidence anyway. I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression. How so? I think you can say that I was presenting evidence of any sort. Yeah, you did not. But yet, I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete. That is still stopped on the purity of the investigation into the Yatagarasu. You still suspect me, I see. Alright then, I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete. Well, as you wish. The old Interpol agents worked on to the comment of Agent C now. And is it not possible that the reason the person K was facing through the third floor was because that person now there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we will come to see that Agent C now was only pretending to be investigating the Yatagarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, there is one location that no one has yet to inspect. Well then, have it or not? You think's investigation was incomplete because they failed to inspect this location. Well, I'm thinking of this volume actually, so take that! The location I can see now is of course the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Coulson's office, Bayern's a tour of inspection. And if you do that, I don't find anything confusing to you either. I will be the one to decide that. Detective Coulson. Yes sir, I'm on it. I'll be right back after I check out that room next to the office. Well, let's see. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think that Mr. C knows the Yatagarasu? Yeah, I'm starting to believe that. Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is. Then I'm not going to let her get away with joining the name of the Yatagarasu. How can you do that? How can you prove she's the Yatagarasu in the question? If Detective Coulson can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to. At least what are you hoping he'll find? Let's just say this. I had Detective Coulson do a little experiment for me earlier. An experiment? As if that detective has the brains for high science. It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yatagarasu. Just wanted to find out by doing that. First, that it's possible for a person to feed the tube the evolving wall door. Second, that by going through that, his coat was covered in ash and paparazzi ink. Guess what his coat was covered in? It's not what that was anyway. Actually, it does matter. Because Yatagarasu sort have it too. But is it really worth so little? I believe that is actually quite a meaningful result. The value of which I'm about to prove. Mr. Edson, I have found some things you really need to see, sir. Let's see, what did you find? Oh, so what are the things that you found? Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir. You found a coat? Yeah, that's what we was looking for. You heard that, Mr. Edson? Maybe it's the one the person I was saying was buying. Yeah, I hope so actually. Yes, the possibility does exist. I can see now that there's pieces of evidence not in that room when you examine it. Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting it away, so I stored them in that room. Oh, no, you still did good. Thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a tip. May I have them back now? Not yet. These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I request that we be allowed to examine them. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to toss them without my permission. I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation, but if you wish to deny us access to them, I can't long. Let's hear your opinion on this. Yeah, I do wanna hear what you think. I say, let them look at your stuff, Sina. Lang. Sina, let's put it all out in the open. If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right? I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you like. After all, I have nothing to hide. Good, now let us begin. So visa fucking Sinas belongings are you going to examine, sir? Well, I tell you in after the artifact, so be right back again and see you in 3 minutes.
しくて苦しくて悲しくて寂しくて恋しくて叫び出す答えてる呼んでいるあの声が取り戻せそんな手にお前の名前を
もう僕は逃げない。
とっておきを見せてあげる。
これで決まりだ。何も惜しくはない。これは避けられまい。これでも食らえや。
お仕置きが必要みたいね。
きっと大丈夫です。
裁きの時です。トガ人よ。
深い悲しみの中でも希望が遠く思えても紡ぐ絆は始まり僕らまだ飛べるさ行こう 薄暗い夜の帳に暗かのならば時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って赤黒き方向が過去へ歪んだ迷路の中薄暗い夜の帳に下ってゆくのか時をかける金の時計今と重なる想いよ真実にたどり着け奇跡を越えても新たなる壁越えろ絆に誓って
Alright, I'm back now, and anyway, what I do wanna examine is how good. So let's see. Let's examine the good. Yes, sir. It is much with what the gay saw. It appears you managed to stain you could Yatte badly. I can see now. The Yatagarasu case was weighing a good. I'm beginning to wonder if this stain wasn't created when you went to the fireplace. No, you have it wrong. Well, if I do, you mind explaining? That suit probably caught on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. Well, that doesn't explain the ink. And what about this dark substance on the hem of your coat? Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. That doesn't begin to explain it, you know. Makes me... Let's see. I'm getting a little idea, huh? What if we was to set it on fire? I know this is gonna sound extreme. Okay, I didn't think it through when it was in my head, but I was gonna say, what if we put it on fire? But then I realized how extreme that was. Anyway. I'm so it's used to somewhat a mixed with suit from when I was helping with the fire. Water? Makes me wonder. I don't think so. You think you can get away with such a transparent lie? Yeah, don't lie to us, pal. I agree with you too, but now's not the time to get all excited. This is the same pattern of thought I got on my coat when I went to the fireplace. You won't see color in the absence of evidence, you know. But I do have evidence. Two of them, even. So the computer thought my coat is from the fireplace. Which I can. Oh! You did a great job, Detective Comsu. Huh? Me, sir? What did I do? Well, first, in covering you for the fireplace with your coat on, and then for finding this coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. It's gonna become the decisive evidence, Evan. The final nail on the coffin. I had been hoping to find the coat that the person Gay-Sav was wearing. And thanks to you, the computer going to the fireplace was truly a coat. I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy for the person. All that remains is for us to know what the dark substance on the coat hem is. Oh, and you think you can do that? Yes, I know the method of how to do that. Of course I can. This is the dark substance that surrounds the helm of this coat. It's this paperless ink, so take that! Paperless ink? Yes? This is what will prove that the coat went over that fireplace. According to Ambassador Palaeno, he found some files in the fireplace this morning. He told us about that already, so I don't really see the point in mentioning it again. Let me finish. My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. You didn't notice because it was dark, huh? If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be paperless ink, it would prove that you and this coat went off the revolving fireplace wall. Ah! Sorry to have clipped one of your wings, Yatagarasu, but we are not finished yet. I'll be clipping another one. But you have no way of proving whether or not this is paperless ink on the coat hem. Actually, I do have a way of proving it. Oh, but I do. And I intend to show that it is ink in a 5 seconds. How? How, you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you. This is how I will prove that the dark substance on the coat is paperless ink. It might sound extreme, but what I will do is I will burn the coat. We can find out whether that is paperless ink or not by lighting it on fire. That's how you're going to prove that it's paperless ink? Yes, if you could please coat a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it, because I will show you. Hi and now, what the dark substance is. Sina, sorry to do this, but I'm going to have to cut off a bit of your coat. Go ahead, I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway. Well, in that case, with your permission, Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something, and you call me now, but that's only because you don't know what happens when the ink gets put on fire. Oh, I've got some matches. I always carry them with me, so I can light smoke bombs. Then if I could please have one, Kay, we can get this experiment on the way. Let's see now. Okay, and that's all the proof we need. It's clean. That proves it. That it was a paperless ink indeed. The flame. It's the same color as the flames with crystal oil produces. This means it's over for you, Kalistuyev. Paperless ink is a product of wheat crystal oil, and when lit, the ink produces a green flame. Are you ready to give up, Sina, or Yatagarasu, or Kalistuyev? I believe the time has come to clip the Yatagarasu on the wing. Mr. Sina, you're the fake Yatagarasu, the one who killed my father. It's about time you came clean, I can see now. Or so I say. Kalistuyev? Hey, Mr. Pissecutter, you're not serious, are you? Well, you saw it for yourself. Do I look like the joking type to you? Haha. Kalistuyev? I've never heard that name before in my life. You can cut it with your lies. That kind of speaking, with that attitude, you haven't changed a bit in 7 years. You the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday, and then tried to frame me for it. Oh really? And you have proof? He says that I am this Kalistuyev woman, but you can't prove it. Actually, I believe I can. I actually have some good reasons for that. True, Evan. If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me. The Yavet is a very unique boat, one that flies by the darkness of night. However, the light of dawn has arrived, and it will reveal you true ugly form to the world. And of crazy, I want to see some evidence. Well, you better not yet it. You really have something the computer see is Kalistuyev? I do. It's something that the second Yatagarasu has preserved for us the last 7 years. Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth. I will, Kay, for we have finally come to the end. You do have to pick Kalistuyev with this and clip the Yatagarasu wings for good. Yeah, I do believe it is this big actually. Because Kay was the one that had it. So, take that. Oh. Okay, it wasn't that one. Okay, I was wrong then. But I thought it wouldn't matter because you was the one that saved it. Anyway, in that case, it's this one, so take that! This bathroom is reviewed you to be Callisto, yeah? It will? Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. So do you remember this bottle? This belonged to Mr. Jam. Used before the city's about 7 years ago. Not really. This means that a pair of her fingerprints are on her as well. This is the bottle of a bathroom you spilled, with a happy soul ever since. It's true actually. If you do it right, then you can preserve fingerprints for a long time. I heard from my father, in a fire day, that it's totally right conditions. A fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Yeah, I've heard the documentaries about it too. This means that your fingerprints are still on her, every last one. We can clear everything up if we want to compare the prints on this off to your own. Now go, I can see now. Will you submit yourself to your fingerprint test? Yeah, first. And we will assume that you can live again. Aha. Oh, that's a really creepy face. No, that's a really creepy face right there. Okay, what did I used to see? Anyway. It looks like you were seen right through me yet again. Yes, after 7 years. Aha! You sent in the biggest sale down my spine, X-Word. Callisto. Yeah. So you finally admit it. So you were only a few face at last. This feeling of this, it's even greater than that time 7 years ago. Sena, you I really enjoyed our days together. You are insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted, idiot of a man. So you were a spy all along. A bull sent by the smoking ye I've been chasing after. Someone who has been feeding them intel on Interpol all this time. Exactly that's true. Aha, very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought. Callisto, yes. The woman who killed my father 7 years ago. Yeah, aren't you? The fake Yatagarasu. That's right, Callisto, yeah. That is one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. So what did you name? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the creative Yatagarasu. No, you are not. Callisto, yeah. This time you won't escape, for this is the end of the youth for you. Now, come along quietly. You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me. Gay Faraday. And had you noticed the Yatagarasu guts? I might have never known who you were. But here you are, Pilaton in my side. Just like your father always was. Gay! Don't! Yes, it's provoking you on purpose. Yeah, I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father. You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday do possess the source of laughable honesty. This was exactly what she wanted you to do. Gay? Oh, you let Gay go right now, pal. You really like doing that, huh? You despise Abel. Let go of me, you filthy unk. What should we do then? You think I'm a fake, don't you? Then, unfortunately for you, I'm the real Yatagarasu. But that's impossible. My father was the one who created the little thief. Aha. 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 Hey Edward, the Yatagarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is? Why it has 3 legs? Let's show it. There are 3 main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always, there are 3 main reasons why the Yatagarasu will always be 1 step ahead. First, the Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. No, it can't be. Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the Yatagarasu? The real identity of the Yatagarasu is... But it's actually neither of you two, it's someone else. The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Bonnie Faraday nor Callisto Yev. But by the same token, they are also both the real Yatagarasu. Haha, how very perceptive of you. No way! The single person known as the creative Yatagarasu never existed. Mr. Edward. No, I refuse to believe this. The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The Yatagarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. And now we would have the opportunity to learn the layout of the client corporations. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. The but a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. Oh yeah, actually yes. And skill number 3. We're speaking. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single set of The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single set of evidence behind ever. But I see. Detective Bat? It was only not right for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind, because the lead detective on the case hide it all away. Wait, are you telling me that you thought Yatagarasu? You're the third member of the Yatagarasu? Yeah, I've been looking for you for a long time. 7 long years, but I have finally got you. Haha. Why, Mr. Bat? Long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team. If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago? So the two Yatagarasu was a team of 3 then? Why indeed? It was nothing personal, really. It was just another person I had to kill. Something internal then. How can you say that? I get aware of this, and this ample time for everything to come to an end. And this time I won't miss. Stop! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's over. See now? What did you use? Your leg? Well, it was only the leg. I can't lie. You idiot! What were you thinking? Jumping in front of my car like that? What are you risking your life for? I'm sorry, Detective Pat, but no matter what sort of past the sim I have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate. And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her. Not even from you. Your duality is actually quite abnormal. You really are an idiot, you know that? Ha! That's fine with me. You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey sis! Yes? I wanted to conduct a full body search. Sina might have another weapon on her. Alias, Detective comes soon. Your assistance, please. So, well, let's see then. Hey, I found something. Hey, that's the missing plate. But is this so? It looks like the blade of a knife, but it doesn't have a handle. Yeah, we have been looking for it for all this time. This is a key to find, detective. Oh, it is so. Let's open up this plate with this handle. Yeah. If I'm correct, it's gonna be a perfect fit. So take that. I believe this plate actually belongs with the handle that was on the motor weapon. Hey, they fit together perfectly. This plate must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched. I'm going to go get on this paperless knife now. Alright, I trust that you make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Palaeno. Paperless knife handle given to Detective Komsu. I believe this makes it perfectly crime-related. Callisto Yem. For the only time the handle shoulder pin switch is used after Mr. Coulson's murder. Yeah, I have you now. Which means that you must be Mr. Coulson's killer. You killed Mr. Coulson with the Alepastian knife. Switch the handles and then took the original plate of the paperless knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open art stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. To start about Sumito, you often engage in tail Edgewood, but there are two problems with it. You mind telling me what those are? Problems? In what respect? What do you think my reason was in allowing her to say stuff to me? Oh right, you wouldn't have had the time to kill him if you was if someone was chasing after you. Because as I got come to Cave Fire Day. But when I saw you using that device at Gate Waterland, I knew right away that you were Pony Faraday's daughter. Aha! I became curious, so I saw a little into your backyard. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Coulson's murder on me. Yes, I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight. So I thought to use you, but pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal. Then what was your other goal? You had an order? Yes, once I had you on there, yes, I had the plan to source you and take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the you, Yatagarasu. Oh, you must be talking about the little thief. You were going to take little thief away from me? 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that the Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. So Yatagarasu have indeed been here before. But he stole more than he sold me. I had a tough time coming that precious key. The person who stole the Yatagarasu was Mr. Faraday. Yeah, that incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it? In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatagarasu was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment. Then why did you become a member of the Yatagarasu? Why? There is no why. There is not. I was destined to pity everyone from the very beginning. So that must have been you missed something. From the beginning, what is that supposed to mean? The personality orders from hasn't changed. Haven't knocked to this day. Does this mean that the lead of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Gosen? And the Gosen ordered, the yellow leader ordered you to kill Gosen? Then the yellow Yink leader is still out there pulling the strings? I don't ask you what you need to know, because if so, we should probably get going. And you're going to tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand, Sina? I guess I should tell you then. I was the one who set the Papalas and Basie on fire. I figured as much. And why did you do that? I suppose it was to destroy all evidence of the Golden Fate fields. That was what the smuggling ink was trying to do. But then, why start through fires? Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ink. It's your job to complete the investigation. After all, I've had my phone. Now it's your turn to end your day, right? Wait! Yeah, Mr. Sina? Yes? When I fell to the floor earlier, Tessa fell at my feet. What about them? They so severely hard sticks that I thought you turned them to you. Haha, you can have them. They are of no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always use throw them away. No, I want to keep them. Aha, suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot, Edward. About the second problem I had with this story. Oh yeah, you never mentioned it. I didn't kill anyone tonight. Wait, you didn't kill... But then, if it wasn't you, then who was it? What? I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will. Mr. Pussycutter? Yes, Agent Lang? Mark my words, I'm not done here. And I'll be back. Yeah, and this case is not over yet. And it's got nothing to do with Dottie or anything. Because this has become my personal case. I might have been sold, but I'll show you how dangerous a wounded wolf can be. His anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg. But yeah, we're not done just yet. It's finally over, Kay. I feel like I'm a bit in the high heart a little, you know. That is so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all those garments, the one who thought my father was a problem to be a moo, the one who thought my father was a problem to be a moo. That person is the yelling leader behind the smuggling gang. Oh, Mr. Edward, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hard-sticks for me? Well, if that's what you want, the yellow yeti, just like the ones that they were selling for the yummy ninja store. But only this case is over. I don't think I can look at them without being overcome. Well, in that case, I will finish it quickly. I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of a soul stuck on the ends of their sticks. Hard sticks. Hard sticks with a candy stripe pattern on them. There is some dot on the tips. Hard stick starter, Uterton in my organizer. Well, let's see then. The design of these things are rather eccentric for hard sticks. Huh? Really? Well, if they are dot stains, what should I do with them? I have to say, these are by far the most bizarre hard sticks I've ever seen. In any case, Kate, there's something I've been meaning to ask. How exactly did you stick that hard stick of yours into your heart like that? That's a secret. Curiosity and curiosity. Yeah, now you made me want it too. Anyway. Hey, take a look at this, Mr. Edward. The start on her. Is the dollar unit the booty of the hard stick? I suppose. Why is the dot stuck on the end of a hard stick in the first place? Another good question. Anyway, let's see. Well, nothing else. Oh, I guess it's that time already, huh? So it's midnight. The dawn of another day. Oh, midnight then. Hey, Bobs. Thanks a bunch. You've really done a lot for everyone all these years. Detective Pat, don't tell me. Today is the day. Yeah, it is. With this, I can finally retire in peace. Oh, you're going in retirement then? It was totally bad, and we almost didn't make it. We did it. We sold everything. But that's just it. We haven't sold everything yet. The ink leader of the smuggling ring, you, the Yatagarasu, were chasing after. The legend of the Yatagarasu is now over. Mr. Edward, that bit of logic earlier, it was brilliant. I feel like I can live on your hands. I'm counting on you. Is it really you, Uncle Pod? be also a part of the Yatagarasu? Also say okay, I'm really sorry. I wanted a peaceful life for you. Uncle Pat. Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, yoy. Come soon. Now's not the time. Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh, come on, son. This is the incredible scene, isn't it, Mr. Edgeworth? No. Detective Pat. Wait, no. You're no longer a detective. Mr. Pat, I'd like to ask you about the Yatagarasu. Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Ha, I should give respect to you. That's okay. The basis för my cookie är the case files that jag stole from my office. Huh? Wait, what? Så där sa vi det. Mr. Edgeworth, I must apologize for last night. Oh, so it was you then? So the Yatagarasu was stolen into my room, was it? Wait, then that means what? That means not you? That's the insane for me to believe, son. It's you, even if it's not something you want to hold. The cookie ate the incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in the courtroom for a day as the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. There was the elder sister of the victim in this case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. That's when we realized that there was a limit to what the laws could do. Only way to beat someone like that who used it was to do so outside of the court. That's what we thought at the time. That's how we bombed the Yatagarasu. So that's how it was formed then. And war to being to life. And it thought the dealings companies had with the yin, including companies that dealt with the Amando Cube. Okay. Mr. Amando is the conglomerate. Because of the self, the Yatagarasu, and flexed of a collective muscles. He exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a one into the business world as a whole. But doing that, they were able to stop the higher ups from covering things up. And then it was finally time. We finally arrived at the moment when we find out the Yankee leader's new identity. It was then that we didn't stop us in the heart. And for a day, he died for it. So that's why. But why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the Corky 8 incident? After father is dead, I looked into her past, and that's when I found out that she was a phony. Wait, so it was a fake then? The victim of the Corky 8 incident says yeah. She never had a sister. She never did. But then that means Sina wasn't the only fake name she used. Callisto Jeb was also another pseudonym. From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling gang. She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning. Anyway, let's get on to the real topic at hand. Yeah, let's do it after the art break. So I'm gonna go be right back again and I'll see you in 3 minutes.
聞こえるよ君の声光届かぬ場所でも遥か彼方まで天を目指して真実を知ることが後悔なく生きることさらを目指して白い世界へ
Alright, I'm back now. Anyway, let's get on to the real topic at hand. Mr. Edson, this Duncan will be stuck onto this base of the case file. Please use it wisely. What do you mean? Jump God? That footage of his own time. They are peeling it off. Behind it, Snoop is a piece of evidence that fire they hide away all those years ago. Oh, that one? It's the mark of the Yatagarasu? But why? This is a detective's card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. This was solely crossed out on him at the time of the Jochira incident 10 years ago. Ah, I see. That blood is from the victim of the incident. Is this yeah? But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu? He is alive. We can tell ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the AAI1 mark that the smoking supposed used. So that's where the name comes from. Apparently, orders from the boss will come on the scouts. Without fail, the person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after eating it, and apparently it burns a bright green flame when set ablaze. Okay, I get the idea then. Fill me the cards where we are in Papa's ink. The fact that the card that was sent made it into Faraday's hand at all is nothing sort of a miracle. decided that whenever we stole anything, he would send a card along with it to the bullies. I see now. So that's what those white cards are? The creative produced them out, and only those with the ink would know. It was a message to the ink leader that we're only a 5 steps behind. The God, evidence from the cocaine card containing orders from a post of smuggling ink to Gosen. De got data utan in my organizer. Let's see. Alrighty. And one more thing. Detective Gomsu. I'm interested in this. What is this song? This is what I was talking about earlier. In the Cokie 8 incident here, Faraday had this in his bathroom. This is a definitive piece of evidence. But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it? The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Honest Abano. He had it locked and hidden away for all this time. To demonstrate was finally after the other day's kidnapping case. Videotape evidence from the Cokie 80 Faraday has obtained it once, but Honest Amado had it stolen. Videotape data used on in my organizer. Let's see. Well, there we go. The Cokie 8 incident. This was the case in which the on-meeting says a year was aborted. When she was to expose the connection between the Amano Cube and the smuggling ink. This was also when the cube, the Yatagarasu, was supposed to form. Are the evidence of this case connected to that case from 10 years ago somehow? It would seem that way. Anyway, let's see what else. Oh, blood. This blood belongs to Detective Faith, who was killed in my office by Mr. Postman. Sadly, it won't appear that he was partnered with anyone, but a good prosecutor. Yes, sadly enough. The Cokie 8 incident. Okay, I must have missed out. Anyway. But don't come any closer, I'm warning you. This is the same video as the one Mr. Postman was trying to conceal from me. Yeah, it was seen that even he was caught up in the Ying's web. Amanda was preparing to take on the post someday. And the video was his insurance. Tas veta pyssyköitä konsiin. He vastuu jättivde video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the jump card. You saw it for yourself, yeah? Because I don't need to be so the evidence. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. Then that card was not the calling card of the Yatagarasu, but a detective card from the Yinka leader to Mr. Boxman. The two pieces together make a strong weapon for whoever holds them. It's the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is... Whether you use them or not is up to you. But a video will help you when you take on someone who's above the law. Is the bot one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of? Detective Pat, there's no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits of them. You still insist that, even though you really are something else. I leave the rest in your hands. Now then, Detective Gonsu, the hand girl. It's time to look up the last remaining member of the Yatagarasu. Oops! Ever lose you the detective spirit? Bobs, why is this happening? This isn't justice. Like I always told you, do not get emotionally involved. No, let's go. Yes, sir. Case looking down. Is this really the end of a legend? To be continued. Yeah, there at the end we certainly got up a lot of info. Anyway, the case is not over yet. Well, it might feel like it. We still haven't figured out who it was that actually killed them. So yeah. But anyway, that's enough for today. So I'll be ending the stream here now. So just give me a bit and I'm just gonna close the game here. There we go. Okay, it's closed. There we go, and then I'll just be doing this, and then no. Let me take a look and see when the next team will be. Sorry. So yeah. Well, the next team is gonna be... The next team will be a fighter with some more Ace Attorney, Investigations Miles Edgeworth, and now, if you wanna follow me at social, here you go, and do feel free to join my Discord, and if you aren't subscribed, you can use TCH message, otherwise you can use this one, and now just give me a bit and we shall see what we shall be going for. So I'll be seeing you all next time. Good night, Uyatsumi.